great example from a coaching call today about how your subconscious or your mental behavioral patterns can really screw up your business for you. So I'm guessing that at some point in your life, you went through some hardships. That's probably why you're so disciplined. That's probably why you're able to push through adversity. And you learned that for each time you faced a hardship, you made a change in your life. You changed something about yourself, you changed something about your habits, the way that you were doing things, and as a result, things got better, which is awesome. But you learned something that's dangerous. You learned that change equals improvement. And what that creates inside of your business is a very chaotic environment for your team members. Because guess what? Every time something bad happens, every time a difficulty appears, an obstacle comes into the picture, what happens for you? You change. You change something. You want to rip apart the whole system and rebuild it, because when you change something, things improve. But in this case, things don't improve because you make these changes, but you don't tell anybody. So you don't communicate to the team about what's going on. All of a sudden they show up one day and their pay rates have changed, their pay system is different, their scheduling is all off, roles and responsibilities are completely changed. No communication. Now your team doesn't feel safe. They feel like they might get abandoned. They are on edge, to say the least, because everything in the business just changed. They don't know why. It's never been communicated. And every single time you do this, you erode trust. And over time, that trust gets eroded so much, and your team members feel so unsafe and so on edge all the time. And they make that decision for themselves to change, because nobody wants to exist in that state all day, every day. You can't. You cannot exist in fight or flight all day, every day. You burn out. So the more that you change things in your business without telling anybody, and the more that you create that state for your team, the quicker they're going to burn out. And when they do, they're going to want to get away from that thing that burned them out. And that thing is you. But they're not going to see that. They're going to see the business. They're going to want to get away from that, and they're going to want to leave because they think that's what's creating the burnout. But really, what's creating the burnout after all of this? It's just those mental patterns. It's just you. It's just you repeating the same thing over and over again because you can't see it. As a result, you keep winding up in the same exact spot. And that is how your mind takes over your business.